John had always been a bright student and was considered one of the smartest in his school. He consistently topped his class and was a favorite among teachers. His hard work and dedication paid off when he got accepted into one of the best colleges in the country, where he continued to excel. He was a college topper and was offered multiple job offers from some of the biggest companies in the world. John decided to join a company that offered him the highest salary, and soon he became a valuable member of the team. He worked long hours, took on challenging projects and quickly moved up the ranks. Despite his success, John felt unfulfilled. He yearned for something more, something that would allow him to express his creativity and entrepreneurial spirit. So, he made the bold decision to quit his job and start his own company. At first, things were going well. John was passionate about his business and worked tirelessly to make it a success. But, as time went by, he started to face some challenges. The market was becoming increasingly competitive, and John's company was struggling to stay afloat. Despite his best efforts, the company was unable to generate enough revenue and eventually had to close down. John was devastated. He had put so much of himself into the business and now he had lost everything. He had to sell all his properties to cover his debts and was forced to move into a rental house. He was in his mid-50s and starting over seemed like an impossible task. But John refused to give up. He knew that he had to pick himself up and start again. He started looking for a job and was eventually offered a position with a minimum salary. It was a far cry from what he was earning before, but John was grateful for the opportunity to start over. He threw himself into his new job, determined to work hard and make a success of it. Slowly but surely, he started to rebuild his life. He worked his way up the ladder and eventually became a valuable member of the team. He was once again earning a good salary and was able to buy a small house. John's story is one of resilience and determination. Despite facing numerous setbacks and challenges, he never lost sight of his goals. He proved that no matter what life throws at you, it's never too late to start over and achieve success. John's story is a reminder that success is not defined by the salary you earn or the assets you own, but by the strength of your character and the determination to never give up. No matter what obstacles you face, there's always a way to bounce back and make a fresh start. John's life took a dramatic turn when he discovered that the company he was working for was involved in illegal activities. John had always prided himself on his integrity and was shocked to find out that he was a part of something unethical. He immediately quit his job and reported the company to the authorities. John's actions made headlines, and he was hailed as a hero for his bravery and integrity. The company was investigated and several high-ranking officials were arrested and charged with crimes. John became a media sensation, and people were inspired by his story of standing up for what was right. However, the attention also brought unwanted consequences. John received numerous death threats, and his family was in danger. He was forced to go into hiding and was provided with round-the-clock security by the authorities. During this time, John had a lot of time to reflect on his life and the choices he had made. He realized that he had become too focused on success and material wealth and had lost sight of what was truly important. He decided to use his newfound fame to spread awareness about corruption and to inspire others to stand up for what was right. John began speaking at events and started a charity to support people who had suffered as a result of corporate greed. His message resonated with people, and he quickly became a sought-after speaker. He was even invited to speak at the United Nations, where he delivered a powerful speech that received a standing ovation. John's life had taken yet another unexpected turn, but this time it was for the better. He had discovered a new purpose and was using his platform to make a positive impact on the world. He was no longer defined by his successes or failures, but by the difference he was making in the lives of others. Years went by, and John became a respected figure in the business world. He wrote several best-selling books, and his charity had grown into a global organization that was making a difference in the lives of millions of people. John's life was filled with twists and turns, but through it all, he never lost sight of what was truly important. He had learned that success is not just about achieving wealth and fame, but about making a positive impact on the world and being true to oneself. He was a true inspiration to others, and his legacy lived on long after he was gone.